What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about the PlayStation 5 reveal, or the road to the PS5, and it was a pretty big disaster. Now, it wasn't as big of a disaster as Don't You Guys Have Phones, or the Microsoft disaster at E3 several years ago. It's not on that level at all. We did a live reaction over on Gaming with Geeks, which is our gaming channel. If you want to subscribe to that, we would really appreciate that. We do all of our gaming-centric videos over there, and we also do a ton of gaming live streams with the team, and we're having a lot of fun, and we got a lot more lined up for the future, so please subscribe to that channel. I will leave a link in the pinned post. Alright, let's get to this, the road to PS5. Now, this was something that could have been, basically they could have sent a tweet out with this information. They could have sent a tweet out, boom, done. And that would have been it. It would have been over. It wouldn't be a big deal. But the way this was presented was to be something more, to be something bigger. The expectations were we were going to get to see some details. Now, I'm not a specs guy. I don't care about the specs on the hardware of these systems. I just care about the games, the gameplay, and that aspect of it. I'm going to have a PlayStation. I'm going to have an Xbox. I don't really have loyalty towards one or the other. Both of them have different console exclusives that I love, and so I'm going to support both. I'm a Nintendo guy. Most everybody that watches this channel knows this. My loyalty is always going to be with Nintendo, but when it comes down to this, this is simply an argument for Xbox and PlayStation fans to have with the specs involved. I don't care about that. I just want to know what games are you going to have available at launch, what exclusives are you going to have, what type of designs are you going to have, are you going to have any upgrades on the controller, things like that. That's really what people wanted to see. They wanted to see something tangible, but all we got was a 1 hour long bore fest from someone that looks like Dana Carvey. That's really all we got. Again, this is not a disaster on the level of anything we've seen in past where, you know, people have royally screwed up, but it was mishandled, it was mismanaged, and that is one of the problems with this press conference. It just wasted everyone's time, ultimately. When it's something that could have been sent out, they could have sent a tweet, and then a few websites could have covered articles to give you more specifics. No one wanted to sit through an hour-long demonstration about all of this nonsense. That was not what we were looking for. If you look at the like-dislike ratio, it's pretty bad right now. It's not awful, but it's pretty bad, all things considered. 190,000 upvotes to 80,000 downvotes, not well received. And you saw that, like, when we watched it live on Gaming with Geeks, you saw like a massive amount of upvotes to start this off. But then as it continued to air, you started seeing the comment section was brutal. Do we have a live comment section on here? Probably not. But yeah, the comments started going down negatively really bad. A bunch of ZZZs in the comments because people were falling asleep. It was really, really boring. Now, again, there are the tech nerds out there that are going to love this. I'm sure Mark the Cyborg loved it. And that's, Mark is, he knows far more about gaming than me. Mark is our resident gamer. You can find him over on Gaming with Geeks and his channel. He's a PC Master Race guy. So I'm sure Mark loved this. And he did appear on our Gaming with Geeks stream for a little while, but he was a little busy. But yeah, man, I mean, this is, the comments are not overly kind. And it just didn't work. The audience looked like those dark figures in Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I'm not sure where the audience we were questioning if the audience was even real. Like, these people barely moved. They barely moved. It was really strange. The whole thing was kind of strange. Now, again, does this take away from my excitement for the PlayStation 5? Not at all. I'm still very much excited for the PlayStation 5. I'm still very much looking forward to it. You know, there's a lot of good going on here. This was just mismanaged. That's all. It was a one-off. I don't think this is going to linger or anything. There were some discussions in the comment section of our stream and then the mainstream that people are like, oh no, Xbox has won. And I'm like, no, they haven't, you know. And I'm not saying they've lost either. I'm just saying this right here, it was a one-off. This isn't Don't You Guys Have Phones. This wasn't on that level, and it wasn't a Microsoft E3. It was just severely mismanaged in isolation. Nothing bad. The information we got, you know, it wasn't detrimental. I think it shows that the Xbox is going to have more power, but again, I don't care about those things, and I think most people don't care. If you look at the PlayStation, go back to the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 is the best-selling console of all time. Why? Because it was the cheapest DVD player on the market. That's why. And then you go to the PlayStation 3, and it took the Xbox 360 kind of had, it had the upper hand for most of that generation. And then ultimately the PlayStation 3 started catching up. I can't remember if the PS3 passed it in lifetime sales or not. It was very close. It was very close. But that Blu-ray player started to really get some traction for that PlayStation 3. And obviously, Sony's had some amazing first-party titles. I don't want to be dismissive of that. Then you go into the PS4, and Microsoft just completely destroyed themselves at E3, and Sony took full advantage, which is what they should have done, and just blew the doors off of Xbox in this past generation. So I do think that Xbox has an opportunity to kind of close the gap, but I don't think this press conference is going to have any significant impact one way or the other. We will continue to watch all this play out, and again, you're going to get more information on Gaming with Geeks, so please go subscribe over there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this. What are you getting? Are you getting an Xbox? Are you getting a PlayStation? Which one are you interested in? Did this press conference have a significant impact on your decision? I don't see how it could, but maybe it did. Maybe the specs really did tip the scale for you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Anyway, thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Do I have to do the outro? Yes, I'm going to do the outro even though this has nothing to do with it. So, Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, and the PS5 still is going to be pretty awesome in my opinion. You guys have a good one, and we will talk to you later.